time for Carnival.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna give you a quick recap. Aaron was busy doing some videos out in Carriacou, so he's gonna tell us exactly, show us some videos. So we still talking technology in a sense.
Yeah,
right?
well, actually, it's funny because while they had people out there with the little cameras like this and media guys with the cameras like that, my camera was like this, and I was walking around.
Yeah. You had the thinnest
I
camera,
had
the
thinnest,
camera,
flattest, with the biggest screen, and it was
showing
working.
off.
Yeah, definitely was showing off.
Yeah. So tell us about, we're gonna see a short clip right now. Let's see what Aaron has to offer.
Carriacou.
This thing long awaited, right? We have, and if we can hear the distant sounds of the people singing in the background, but they're actually coming down and seeing all kind of dress. I ain't gonna say too much more. I'll just take the video and let you see the rest for yourself, alright? Daybreak Grenada. This is Carriacou Carnival Tuesday Shakespeare Mas.
It seems like we're seeing them coming down the street here,
That's exactly what it was, Somebody came. I was in the room, and somebody came and knocked on my door because they knew I was looking out for the Shakespeare Mas. Wow. They're coming, come outside. Yeah. So and then you could see it, you could hear the songs and everything, and that you see in there that looks like umbrellas. That's actually part of their dress, I saw a lot of them people, the whips and so on that they have. They were hitting them right on that protective part of their dress there. And honestly speaking, it was blazing hot outside there. And I don't know how the people do that with all this clothes on.
They probably were cool under there,
You never know. So that was my my high vantage point. And this is when I ran across here to see.
Oh, they had mics.
Yeah.
I didn't see those with
people
mics.
Around. Keep watching, because they're very theatrical, very animated in their movements, the stamping of the foot, the whipping, and yeah. Now, as you can see from the crowd, everybody was into this. Everybody was trying to get in on this Shakespeare Mas action. Alright, this was the short news passing. And no one had to tell them about this one. I heard them.
And what I thought was good is that there's male as well as females taking part in the Shakespeare Mas, and the short knee and that sort of thing. So it's not something that was just male dominated.
Nope.
Both genders were there.
This is back to the Shakespeare Mas again. And I'm telling you, everybody that had a little camera or something pulled it out because this was something to behold.
Sometimes it got a little exciting with the Shakespeare. When they get a bit heated, they would start beating each other, and they have to not beating each other. That sounds kind of harsh, right?
Actually, it's really not harsh.
They hit the back of the Shakespeare outfits.
Right now, the Shakespeare Mas is going crazy, and you see they're very animated in their moves, even in the interaction with their crowd, man. These guys actually getting physical. The Shakespeare Mas here is the first time I'm actually seeing it live, apart from the taste that we saw in studio. This is going great right now. The whole crowd is loving it. We have We just had Mr. Flurry chatting with us some minutes ago. We have Naz and Benjamin over there taking pictures for Posh Grenada. We're going to have a chat with him in a little bit. And of course, he still has some other Grenadians and so on. So like all who didn't run back to go to work, they're still around to take in the epic Shakespeare Mas. There's no other way to describe it right now. Let's go back and take some more.
These were the kids, believe it.
Overshot myself to tell of it. I do fair but today, I compares me to the time I got to the government.
Right now we here with Naz and Benjamin from Party Grenada. He said that he's sweating out there in the Shakespeare Mas. Talk to me, Naz.
Well, boy, as you can see, I guess what this is your first year, so you see what it feels like to get licks?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
The real thing. The real thing. Overall, the real thing. So this year, it's a little bit less than last year. I don't know for what reason.
You're talking about the Shakespeare Mas?
Yeah, Shakespeare Mas. The beauty though is that there's a lot more kids and youths involved this year. It started here before. Last year it built up a little bit, and this year it's even bigger in terms of the kids.
But this is in this location right now. From what I understand, the Shakespeare Mas is a moving thing, yes?
Yeah, it starts in Montreal.
Right.
Right, and then normally Montreal will come down and meet those from Six Roads into the Brunswick area.
Right.
And then they all come from there to here, into the town.
Oh yes, I just got back from out on the streets in Carriacou, Main Street, down by the, what they call it, the Chupa, where they had some Shakespeare Mas for me to take in, and I landed till it was pretty good. Outside there, it's blazing hot, as Nazim told me. We were sweating. I just got myself a cool, a pure, clean, refreshing 8 tank, so now I charge up and I'm ready to go again. Alright, so right now I have someone here chatting with me. Hello. How are you? Alright, now tell us who you are. Look right here and tell us who
My
you
name is Jennifer Johnson. Part and parcel of the Shakespeare Mas.
Okay.
Both in Montreal and with the students in the Moncton and Goldwyn.
Alright, so tell us exactly what you do to organize the Shakespeare Mas.
Okay, in the schools, well, I would normally go in off and on and do part of the Julius Caesar with them. Let them learn the voices and practice the different moves and come into the time up time close to the Mass. What I'll do is get the book ready, the crowns ready, assist with the crown making.
Right. Oh, there's a king and all of that?
There is a king. The king is the one who knows the most speech. There is a king.
Oh, okay, alright. I didn't even pick up on all of that.
Yes, there is the peacemaker. The peacemaker would enter forth, and clear the streets and all of that. And then at the end, the one that knows the most speech is the king. And the king will come out at the end.
The one that clears the streets. I think I saw a peacemaker.
Very much, very much.
I saw somebody running through clearing up. Alright, good. What's the response been this year with the Shakespeare Mas as compared to last year?
Very favorable. A lot of people was in Montreal this morning. Was in Montreal this morning. By 8:30, the streets was filled with people. We had to ask for the assistance of the police to make sure that the traffic is in line and all of that.
Okay, well, I've been hearing that this carnival in general has been bigger than last year and than past years.
Yes,
you
and
share the same view?
Thumbs up to the committee and for the persons who make the days possible, giving us the holiday, those in authority, our governing personnel. We really applaud that effort, and we're happy to see that Carriacou Carnival is coming back.
Definitely. And one more thing I like to point out with the Shakespeare Mas, I like to see the children doing it. I see they draw their own crowd.
For anything to survive, you must have the children involved. And I'm glad that even the school is taking the initiative to make sure that the children learn the Julius Caesar and keep the traditional of Carriacou alive.
I was just talking to a friend of mine and they were asking me just what is it they recite in, what Shakespeare, is it a Shakespeare play?
It is a Shakespeare play, it is the Julius Caesar, the whole of the Julius Caesar book. And sometimes you might hear some of the elder folks actually could recite the whole book. No speech after speech. Whether it's the plot, whether it's the assassination of Caesar, whether it's afterwards. You know, the whole of Julius Caesar.
Okay, so that's what it is, the whole of Julius Caesar book. Alright, well, this has been great. You know, this is my first time up here. You know, I certainly liked looking at the Shakespeare Mas and everything. So thank you, Carriacou and Carriacou people, for having me, and thank you for coming and talking to me. Right?
Well,
go ahead.
Thanks, and it's good to have you here, and we hope that this wouldn't be your last. You will always make Carriacou part and parcel of you coming.
Alright. Now one more thing before you go, I want you to look right here and say good morning to Daybreak, Grenada, all of Grenada.
Good morning, Daybreak, Grenada. This is a cheer and a welcome to Carriacou.
There we go. Alright, there we have it, you know. Organized. Alright, thanks for chatting with me. Folks, there you have it. You have heard it.
I'm alright.
I know you're enjoying the Shakespeare Mas.
I'm feeling on top of the world right now.
Alright, good. How's the Shakespeare Mas being received, you find?
Very much by the public.
Alright, good.
They look forward to it all through the year, and now it is happening. They're all part of it.
Alright, very well. How Carnival has been for you so far?
Well, compared to past carnivals in recent times, this has been Carnival. Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna take in some more of that Shakespeare Mas, right?
We are two lions,
Room for the mass man.
All right, so some exciting things on the streets of Hillsborough, and that was just Monday, right? Yesterday. That was just yesterday in Carriacou, you know, abroad. So we were abroad looking at some Shakespeare Mas. Quite exciting.
As you can see, I stopped and I had a little chat with Mr. Harrison Fleury, who's the president of the Carriacou Carnival Development Committee. And you know, he, as much as he's the president and you know the main organizer and so on, he was in all of the Mas, you know. I wish you had seen me Juve morning with him. You saw me with a little bit of the gold and so on my face. His face was purple. And he was in a cut-up shirt and everything. Actually, he was well into the Mas.
So he had a purple beard and everything going on?
Nah, you can't touch
For some reason, the beard stayed...
The beard stays one color all the time.
Nice. But that probably shows good organizing, the fact that you organize something so well. You have the time to enjoy it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
he was at the shows and everything as well, you know, taking it and enjoying everything that was out there. You know, the Shakespeare Mas was definitely, you know, I've never seen anything like it, and it's not structured like how the shows and so on, like Soca Monarch and Queen Show, because as I told you, someone just came and knocked on my door and told me, hey, Shakespeare Mas happening outside right now. You know, it was just laying there in bed, and you know, you just hear it happening out there. You hear the singing and the dancing, and you hear the guys shouting and they screaming, and because you saw them, they really get into it with each other. And just as you saw the two guys in the middle that had the mic there, they seem to just break out in little random groups. So you could look at this one, and then over there hear another two start. And the onlookers, some of the locals, they like the Shakespeare Mas thing so much that they were reciting some for themselves. Like they would find a Shakespeare Mas, I don't know what you call them, one of the Shakespeare Mas actors, and they would stop with them and start reciting the Julius and and of course they're getting back into it. But when the whip started flying, you know, they're running.
Of course, you had to duck from that whip, boy.
Actually, there was one thing that we didn't get to show you, but everyone was getting so close to the Mas people when they were doing the MCs and all saying, okay, you need to make room for the Mas because these guys, they have the whips and they might get hit with a whip that they don't like. And so said, so done. One of these guys came around and he was clearing the space. That's what I was telling the lady I was talking to about. Yeah, I met the peacemaker. It is, you know, I was kind of shocked at first, but it seems as though it's the norm out there, you know. Even like the people around, they saw it happen and no one was like, oh my goodness. It was just like, okay,
well,
let's just back up.
I missed that piece.
it wasn't.
I'm not sure how I would have reacted.
It wasn't grabby. It wasn't like violent, you know. It's not like
it was more all into the act of it.
It was all into that. It was part of it, and you know, it's just how they do it, you know. So no one was objecting per se, unless unless you may have accidentally gotten a serious lash. But hey, if you get a lash, that's
Great,
part of the
great.
experience, right?
Yeah, well, it's good that we're keeping the culture alive. People, you need to experience Shakespeare Mas. Next year, 2013, we're going to Carriacou Carnival. It's already set. Just, put it already in your calendar. Buy the calendar for next year and put it in there, right?